Okay, hello and welcome everyone. Today's the 20th of March 2018. Welcome to JFD Brokers Traders Espresso with me, Darius Antrauskas, where we're going to have a look at the markets, what's happening, what's happening right now, what happened yesterday, what to look out for today. So yeah, guys, before we continue, as always, let's have a read through our risk disclaimer. Now, JFD Brokers offers exclusively consultancy-free services. The content of this webinar does not constitute investment advice or investment recommendation and does not in any way constitute an invitation to acquire any financial instrument or product. I'll just give you a few seconds to read the rest and yeah, we can continue. Also, just a quick reminder of our JFD Brokers website, where you can have a look at the JFD group here and click on JFD Research, and it will take you to our page where we update it on a daily basis. We throw out daily analysis, daily technical analysis, different trading shoutouts, and yeah, of course in different languages as well. So I hope you can find this useful for yourself, guys, and yeah, please do visit us. Okay, let's have a look at the charts. So the first one that I wanted to have a look at is the S&P 500. Let's have a look. It's closed right now, so we can see that yesterday we had a nice break here below this upwards moving trend line, or maybe this kind of rising wedge formation. The level that we were talking about here, the 2754, 2755 area, we've mentioned this level in a few videos back in the past. So I said that this level could be a good level of resistance. It kind of does like this area. It can continue trading here around this area for a while, and we can see that it was held nicely here on Friday last week, and Monday we had a open with a slight small gap here, and we've moved lower. Now this is, of course, we would class this as a bearish signal, and we might see some continuation to the downside today. Of course, the level that we're watching here is this area right here, and that's around the 2648. So the 2648, well, the 2650, let's round it up, could be a good level of support for S&P 500. Now, of course, it is still a big gap for it to go, but then again, we've seen big moves in the past, and we could potentially see maybe like I said, another big move to the downside. So like I said, on the bottom here, what we're watching for is the 2650 area. On the upside, of course, we still have the 2754 to 2755 area. If we get above the 2755, well, this could get pushed back up towards this 2790, and the 2790, of course, if that doesn't hold, this resistance level doesn't hold, well, we could continue pushing higher. But at the moment, the upside is slightly off the table, unless we, like I said, unless we get back towards the 2755 area. But yeah, guys, watch out for this one. The similar story is on the Dow. Quickly, let's have a look at the Dow. Dow on Monday, yesterday, broke this upwards moving support line that started on the 9th of February, and yeah, so now, like I said, it is, of course, not looking healthy. It seems that it's going to continue dropping. The level to watch out for, the next level to watch out, next support level, would be around the 24,200 area. So watch out for the 24,200. If 24,200 doesn't hold, well, we've got this this February's low here at around 23,350. So keep an eye on this one. Like I said, at the moment it's not really looking good. It seems that it wants to continue dropping. Let's see what happens, of course, but if suddenly this this index will get back above this upwards moving support line, and if we will start seeing a move back towards the 25,450, well, keep an eye on this one, because if we get a break above this, well, this could get pushed higher. The next resistance level would be this high here, around 25,800, and if that doesn't hold, well, guess what? Probably might continue moving higher, maybe even towards these highs here at around 26,600. So keep an eye on this one, guys. I mean, but like I said, at the moment the upside is we're not considering the upside. We're just looking for some more downside. Okay, the UK, the FTSE had a strong slide down. We were covering this in the morning, JFD Traders Espresso. We said if we're gonna get a break below this and a move towards the 7,060 area, of course the 7,060 area could be a good support level, but we can see that it broke through that and closed below this. Now we might get a small maybe retracement back here towards this area, towards the 7,060, and then maybe a push slight higher. But then again, we will be monitoring the close, today's close on this index, and if we're still gonna close below this 7,060, then we can see some further continuation to the downside during this week. Similar story on the DAX. Of course, the DAX is getting held here by this 12,160 that we also mentioned, and of course right now we can see that this formation, and I was talking about the bearish 3 formation, is working out nicely at the moment. Of course, for better confirmation, for more downside, we would need a break below the 12,160, and then we could at least move towards the psychological 12,000. On the upside, of course, we've got the 12,460 here. A break above this could push the index higher. Talking about the pairs now, could push the index higher towards the 12,600, and if this doesn't hold, well, it could continue moving higher. So watch out for these areas first, guys, especially for the 12,160 for now. If we get a good break below, well, like I said, we could maybe see continuation towards the psychological 12,000. Let's quickly have a look at the a few pairs. Now the euro dollar. So just let me zoom in here. So the euro dollar, we had a nice reversal yesterday. We were talking about this. I was talking about this level here at around 122,700. So it moved nicely from it to the upside. Now it seems that it got held here. The daily candle closed around 123,350 area. Now, if today this will decide to continue yesterday's strong bullish candle, maybe, like I said, if today we'll see some more strength coming into this pair, then a test of this downwards moving trend line here, a test of this trend line from underneath could be a potential move. Now, a break above this, of course, could signal further price appreciation, and we could see further moves higher, maybe a move towards the 124,400, 450, let's say. But for that, of course, for these higher levels, we would need to consider, we would need to see a break above this downwards moving trend line. On the downside, of course, we do have this area still, the 122,700. If suddenly we get a move back down towards the 122,700, a break below would actually be almost a break below this little support line, this upwards moving support line that started from the 18th of December. So a break below the 122,700 could also be a break below this upwards moving support line, and the price could get pushed towards this bigger long-term upwards moving trend line that started in April last year. So we could, like I said, on a break of these levels, we could get a move towards this trend line. So keep an eye on this one, guys. Like I said, at the moment it seems like it's getting slightly squeezed, so it's preparing for a pop. I don't know if it's going to happen today or not, but still, during this week, I think we will get a move out of this symmetrical triangle that we can see here. So let's have a look at the Euro GBP. The Euro GBP yesterday sold off nicely. We had a strong sell-off here, and I've marked this this level here at around 0.87700, so as a good potential level of support. Now yesterday, yeah, it went through it, kind of speared it through, but then on the closer to the end of the day, it reversed back and closed the candle above the above this area, above the 0.87700, and closed just shy a few pips from the round number of 0.88. So at the moment we can see that it seems that it wants to continue moving higher. We could potentially get a move back down towards the 87,700. Of course, keep an eye on this one, because this will be a key level to watch out for. Maybe we'll get a bounce, who knows, or if we actually break through this and close below this on the daily candle, on the daily chart, then we could see some further declines, because we do have this slightly downwards moving channel here, and we could potentially maybe go and test this bottom of the channel. But then again, that's of course a huge move for the pair. And just looking at the this downwards movement here, we still didn't have a retracement day, let's say like that. So at the moment, yeah, it is just going down, and watch out for this 87,700 level first. Let's have a look at the pound dollar. Well, because we looked at the Euro GBP, you've seen that this strong decline, so that means that we had a nice rally here on the British pound against the dollar. So we can see that yes, it did have a strong move yesterday here. It moved around 150 pips or something like that to the upside. Actually, I think a little bit even more. So at the moment, it is looking strong. It seems that because we had this break of this downwards moving trend line here that started on the 25th of January, it was a bullish indication, so for further continuation to the upside. And as well, this is supported by this upwards moving support line. So yeah, like I said, we had a nice break above the psychological 140. Now it seems that it wants to continue moving higher. Now for higher levels, we are looking out for this area right here. This is around 141,500. So for that area, for the pair to move to that area, we would need a good move above the 1.4700. So 1.4700, watch out for this area. We might get a push today back up towards it, and then of course, yeah, keep an eye on this one, because if we get a nice break above, the next level to watch is the 141,500. On the downside, of course, for us to consider further declines in the pair, we would need to get a move below the psychological 140 level. And if we do see something like this, and especially if let's say if we do get a close below this level today, then yeah, like I said, we could see some more downside moves later on this week. But at the moment, it is looking strong. This pair is looking strong and might continue higher. I think I'm running out of time here, but just quick look at the USD CAD. Now USD CAD here, this is what it's forming right now. It seems like it's a reversal candle here, like a doji. So it is a doji, but to be honest, but yeah, so it seems like it does want to go a little bit lower, maybe towards the back towards the psychological 130 level. So of course, this is a tricky one at the moment. If all the pairs, if the euro and the GBP will continue, euro dollar and the GBP dollar will continue moving higher, then we could see some weakness coming into this pair as well a little bit. Of course, that's pure speculation, but well, looking at this like this reversal signal here, which is the doji on the daily chart, we could see some further moves to the downside. Okay guys, I think, yeah, I'm running out of time. I hope you have a good European session. Don't forget to join me on the JD Traders tea time around, well, actually not around, but like at 13:15 GMT time. So feel free, yeah, please join me at the same YouTube channel. So as always guys, keep an eye on the price action. I hope you have a good day. Bye bye.